Check, 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 check. That sounds good here. Test, 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 test. Sounds good, thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael Fries. I would first like to thank you all in the Hallelujah Auditions organization, and first and foremost the Lord, for the privilege of sharing my passion of worshiping God through music. Today I will be singing But Who May Abide from Handel's masterpiece work, The Messiah. 13 short years ago, I suffered what I will call a traumatic life event, which halted my life completely for several years actually. And it was during that time that I came across this segment of Handel's Messiah, which really spoke to me at that time. In the preceding piece from But Who May Abide, which I won't sing today, we find the words from Malachi chapter 3, "The Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple." And then going further into this piece, "But who may abide the day of his coming, and who can stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire." And it was at that moment that I felt as though God said to me, remember that Jesus Christ himself referred to his body as the temple. And I thought, well, maybe my body is also a temple. And that day, my temple collapsed, and I could no longer stand nor abide as the man I was before. And I thought if Jesus could raise his temple in 3 days, he can raise mine as well. And that day I resolved to not let my life crisis be just that, but rather an opportunity to grow with the Lord. I believed and I decided that it was not the Lord himself who knocked me down, but it was him who would raise me up, him who would resurrect my spirit to a new life and a new person and a new body. So that day I felt as though God was refining my heart, as this song says, like a refiner's fire. And I think the whole journey of life itself is a purification process until we finally get to meet him in heaven. And with this knowledge fortified by faith alone, I felt as though the words of Psalm 23 had new meaning. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. And I just want to preface this song by saying it's a little bit different. It sounds a little bit fire and brimstone, and I think that's true, but I think Handel was also kind of hiding a message in this song that, you know, there are interpretations of the second coming of Christ not happening specifically for the whole world at a set time, but rather through separate individuals in certain crises in their life. So this piece, I don't want you, when you hear it, I don't want you to think, oh, you know, this is just like a sad, terrible, gloom, doom, you know, song. It's really teaching me, and I think all Christians, that Handel wanted us to realize that the day that you are knocked down, rejoice, because that is the day of your salvation and your deliverance. Thank you so much for being here, and without further ado, But Who May Abide from Handel's Messiah.
The day of his coming.
you so much.